Hello, advisors. Karen Mahoney here. I am here for Crop and Connect Maine 2025, and I am going to show you how to do Debbie Martin's Packs to Pretty Pages instructions. They're very simple, as I've probably in my presentation told you that I like these because they're very simple. So they're great to sell to customers, all packaged up together with all the papers, the embellishments they need, the cardstock pieces they need, and the instructions. So it's a great way to sell off some of those old paper packs and embellishments that you might need to clear out. And it's a great way to make everything seem like it's new again. I highly recommend if you're going to do that, if you have enough packs, is make the layouts yourself because it's a great visual. People need a visual. I usually, I have, for the first time recently, I brought in a bulletin board, hung up all the finished pages, put all the kits in front of it, sold every kit that I had for, this was for the winter one we just had. So I know that's a newer one, but I don't know why I had bought so many of them. So I got rid of them in one weekend. I've also sold a lot of the pet papers that we had recently, the Go Fetch. That was a great one to do as well. So this is for the Nordic winter. They were recently on clearance, so you know they're not going to be around for that long. If you have a bunch of them, it came out last year. They're gorgeous. I love them. This is a great way to sell those off or whatever you happen to have. So I have the instructions here. Let me just switch over to my table. Okay, here we go. These are the pages that I've done. This kit, the instructions cost me $7 on Debbie's website, which I'll make sure I link for you. I actually think it's here. Let's see. It is the paper pack to pretty pages site. That's where you purchase the instructions. I will list it. And on your first page here, it says supplies that are needed. You need the Nordic winter paper pack. You need the Nordic winter stickers, the Nordic winter embellishments. You need a piece of beige and a piece of white cardstock. And then you're going to need tape runner, repositionable tape runner, foam squares, which are always optional, not for me. I always use foam squares. Your tools are a 12-inch trimmer, a decorative trimmer for this, and a ruler. Now, I'm not going to make all 8 pages in this video because that will make the video very long. I'm also not on the pages that I did. I made them because in your box, in your Crop and Connect box, you did not get the stickers. So I also want to show to you that you can do this without having the stickers. So say you have a paper pack where you only have the embellishments or only have the stickers and her instructions call for both. You can certainly do with what you have and just price accordingly. If I was to price this out for my customers, I just say I did not have the stickers. I have the paper pack is $10, the embellishments were $10, 2 pieces of cardstock are $2, and then maybe add a couple dollars depending on how many you're doing for the instructions. So that would be like $24 that I would charge for it. And of course, I would make sure they had the instructions. If you also added the stickers, of course, I would add the $9 for the stickers. And then when I purchase it in Massachusetts, we have sales tax. So I would, when they cash out, I would add the sales tax to it. So I'm going to show you how to use the instructions. This aside. These are all the pages that I've made, and I'm going to quickly go through these. As you can see, I did not use any of the stickers. I only used the embellishments. I also kind of changed up because I didn't use stickers. I changed it up a little how I liked it. So because it's just something I tend to do. So you might be like, okay, well, now I've made one myself and used all this product. What are you gonna do when all of the kits are done? I'm gonna sell the pages. So I would sell them in 2-page spreads for $9 a piece. And I do that at my day crops and at my retreats, and I always sell lots of pages. So I have, those are the first 2 pages. This is our second 2 pages. This is our third double page spread. And I will make sure that I post photos of these in case you want to do them the way I did. But because I didn't do it exactly as in the instructions as far as the embellishments. And this is the fourth double page spread. So what I love about these is you're using a whole pack of paper. You're using most of the embellishments and a lot of stickers if you're using the stickers. I did not. So that made my kit a little less expensive for everyone. So I'm going to put these aside. And I'm going to bring us back to the instructions. And it says on here, start by pulling out these designer print papers you will be cutting up with the cutting guides. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm going to do. Now open my pack. And I'm going to pull out those sheets. So it looks like I need this one. I'm going to need this one. You know, it might be the back of something. So, yep, it's the back of this one. So I need this sheet. And this sheet. So these are the designer papers that we'll be cutting. These are most likely our base pieces. So we'll set these aside. Okay. And I believe we're cutting both of the cardstocks as well. So I'll put those under there. And you can go through your step a step-by-step guide here that you can use. Use the cutting guide from page 4, cut trees. So what it's basically saying is jump straight to the cutting guide. And that's what I'm going to do because your second page and your third page are basically telling you how to put it together. So I'm going straight to page 4. Put those aside. I think my computer's lagging a little because I'm out in my crop barn and the Wi-Fi is iffy. So the first cutting guide says cutting guide for strips and mats. So we're using the trees and deer in the pine branches. So that means we're cutting these 2 pieces of paper. Grab my 12-inch trimmer. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this with you guys. You can if you want, because both of these sheets are being cut exactly like this. This is really easy. And it says right here, correctly in trimmer. That just means you're cutting it right side up. So it will tell you if you have to turn something or not. So you can cut them both, or you can cut them separate. I tend to be a cut separate girl because whenever I try to cut things together, it doesn't quite work out for me very well. So I'm going to go through. Just to help you with this, I'm going to cut it in the order that it's on the sheet. So, which I would normally would. So we've got 1.5 inches. And then we have 1.5 inches by 12. So got 2 of those. Then you have 2.5 inches. This is super easy. So what's nice, it is good for any customers you have, whether they're experts or beginners. or intermediates, this is something they can accomplish, and it won't take them all that long. So then I should have 4 inches left. So I always like to double check 4 inches, open up my trimmer. You're going to cut it at 6 inches. So you have 2 4x6 mats. So that sheet's finished. Take your branches sheet, do the exact same thing all over again. One at 1.5. 2 at 1.5. And then you need 2 of them at 2.5. And then you need your mats. 2 4x6 mats. Okay, so that's that one. So then I'm going to go to the next sheet. And this one says cutting guide strips, light blue quilt paper. Okay, so this is our light blue quilt paper. So we're going to cut with the, we're going to be using our decorative trimmer on this one, but I'm going to cut these out first. So it says cut with small wave side of the decorative trimmer and cut one long side of each of the 3 2x12 strips. So we're going to cut this, and we have 3 2x12 strips. So after these are cut, I'm going to use the wavy trimmer on that. So I'm going to cut this at 2x12. I need 3 of them. And I don't think it matters which direction you're cutting because it would have told us. 1, 2. 3. And then we have a 3x12. So we're just cutting that in half because that was a 6x12 piece. So I'm going to put these aside, and I have my 3 that are 2x12. I'm going to grab my trimmer here. And it wants, because I cut this before, so this was kind of my reminder. This was my excess that I had. So we're using the wave, not the swell side. And what we're going to do is it says cut one long side of each of the 3 2x12. So that means it's saying we're only cutting one side as close to the edge as possible. So we're going to open this, and we're going to cut this as close to the edge as possible, meaning we're not taking a lot of paper off. So you want to make sure you cover your swells on this. So you could choose to like go up to the closest line, or you can just barely cut your little swells there. You can do that because it wants it as close as possible. So I'm going to put that down. And I'm going to do this to each of these 2x12 pieces. So I've got this off, just a tiny little skinny piece. So I have this. Now I want 3 of these. I wouldn't cut them all at once together. Some people are brave enough to do that. I don't happen to be one of those people. Kind of sad, Creative Memories stopped selling this. I'm hoping most people that want it have it. Such a great tool. And so it's my last one. Kind of fun to cut with too. Okay, so I'll put these in my pile. And this one's done. So that was only that one sheet that needed that. And now going to page 6, which is our last page. So this is the cutting guide for our mats. So we're cutting the blue and white diamonds, sweater, and the beige and the white cardstock. All 3 of those sheets are going to be cut with this. So this is super easy. We're just cutting 6 4x6 pieces. You can see where this would just be so simple for customers and for you to teach them. I don't think it matters which way this goes in, to be honest with you. So, and this, I believe, will be using some of the other side as well. So, I'm just going to cut it like this. I don't think it mattered when I cut it before. So we're gonna go 4 and 4. Open this up. If you want, you can, after you do that, take this and cut all 3 at 6 inches. Get nice and easy. And then I'm gonna do my white cardstock. And my beige cardstock. So easy and simple. This is also, these are great to do as a class because it's so easy to teach. And that's it for our cutting guide. I mean, seriously, how easy is that? Then we're going to take the rest of our instructions. I like to keep everything in order. And we're going to go to page 2. And I'm just going to show you how to put that first page together because I know you can go through and do the rest yourself. But this is just to show you how to read the instructions. So it says page 1 and 2 base papers are the wood grain and green design. So you're going to go into your sheets that you haven't used. And we're getting our wood grain sheet. And what was the other one? Green design. Okay, let's see which one. I have 2 green sheets, so I'm thinking it is. Okay, it's this one. All right, so these are our sheets. And then it's pretty easy. It says take 2 of the 2x12 light blue wavy strips. Those are the ones we just cut recently. And we need 2 of them, and we're going to put them at the bottom. Because I believe this is supposed to look like snow. And you adhere this, take 2 arrow sticker strips. Okay, so that's just telling you the stickers at the top, which I'm not going to do. And adhere a 1/4 inch from the top. See, it's going through the embellishments and the paper. And then take 2 of the 2.5x12 tree and deer strips. So we have our tree and deer strips. And they're going, one goes here. One goes here. Now, mind you, when I did it, I didn't do the stickers, so. And then you place mats, stickers, gems, and embellishments and adhere to pages. Now, this is where you or your customers can use your own creativity and put things down as you want. So I'm going to just show you where the mats go. Here. This is what it's going to look like. And then I have, yeah, this one right here. So this is the papers. This is completely finished with the papers. Then all you need to do is your embellishments and stickers. Like I said, I only did the embellishments, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. With just the embellishments. So this is mine. You can see what I did. And it's totally fine, works without stickers. But if you want to do it with the stickers and you want to do the embellishments the exact way in the instructions, because you can see I did it a little bit differently. It's really easy. So then you're going to go through and you're going to place all your pieces, and that's pretty much it. You've used you will have used an entire pack of designer paper, and you've got 8 layouts, aka 4 double page layouts, and you're good to go. So please, if you have any questions, message me or in the group, or if you're here in person, just come and see me. This is really simple. I love it. Just to show you, in case you missed my presentation, I'm going to show you what one looks like here. I'm going to show you how I package it up. Okay, this is the Joy to the World pack to pretty pages, paper pack to pretty pages. So I open up the paper, I put the instructions on the front, I've put the cardstock needed, and I have the laser embellishments and the embellishments in here. So this I charged, for example, $33. I have made all the pages. I've got them here for now, but I'm probably at an extra treat I have. I'm probably going to display these and have the packages all ready to go. So I'm sure a lot of you have this Joy to the World paper left over. So this is a great way to get rid of it. And that's it. So thank you much for listening to me ramble. I hope you make use of any extra inventory that you have, but just so you know, also this works for new stuff as well. So if there's a collection that you love, what a great way to get people to purchase the whole collection. So that's it. And let's see, let me just get. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So again, like I said, if you have any questions, just ask me. Have a great weekend. Talk to you guys later. Bye.